Lorraine, are you there?
She's on mute, bro. She here.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
No taxation without representation. We try to say I'm wrong for resurrecting my nation. They see it as a threat because we seek elevation. But we gotta figure it out, create our own reparation. Turning in our resignations that we face with inflation. Yeah, we wanna go home because we sick of the war. Start my own business, call me the Lord Ball. Here we all balls, even with long jaws. See my wealth multiply, call me boss hard. But I don't give a swine cause we keep these long. I'm a dog by the seal, we all balls, even with long. Here we all balls, even with long jaws. See my wealth multiply, call me boss hard. But I don't give a swine cause we keep these long. I'm a dog by the citizen, this make it legitimate. Studying to be a lawyer, so I'm reading Leviticus. These are Levitical priests, but I wrote through the law. Then I honor red dad when I need me a car. You work from L.D.L when I flow overseas. With a ship from Jeremiiah when I catch me some seeds. Yeah, these are luxuries when I deal with my people. If you wanna make them mad, I guarantee there's no equal. Now I'm back on the block, straight home from my child. Now I'm to get involved and be prepared for the battle. If we only get it right, the right is all like the saddle. Then the righteous will be saved, shed a tear for the average. Did it right that you were gonna be your honor. You shouldn't know what this summer. More of a threat to the drug dealers. If you tell the truth, that's what they coming for your honor. Better did it right that you were gonna be your honor. You shouldn't know what this summer. More of a threat to the drug dealers. If you tell the truth, that's what they coming for your honor.
Yo.
We hear you.
Right? And it's about to go down. Understand me. First and foremost, man, I want to give all praise and glory to Abanawi Yahweh Shema Mashiach Yahweh. I pray each and every one of you had a great and wonderful Shabbat, a great rest to your Shabbat, and a great day to everyone else. All right. So it's time for war. This been a back and forth of discussions on who's the champ. And guess what, family? It's about to go down. We're gonna put all rumors to bed, all naysayers. We're gonna put them all our hats in the bucket, man. Right? We're gonna find out who's the champ, man. Who's the champ? Right? It ain't gonna be no more of that. Well, this person that person that. We're gonna find out tonight. All right. We got a hot button topic, which is what? The flat earth, man. Right? We got the flat earth topic. So tonight, man, you know, I want to welcome everybody to the Lions Den Debate League, the world's hottest debate league out right now. We on fire, right? We're doing numbers over here, and we keep producing great content for you all to come and check us out, right? Put this Bible at the forefront of your mind, right? Whether you like it, love it, understand it, believe it or not, right? So this is what we're doing, man. We give brothers and sisters an opportunity to come on here and express themselves, right? So without further ado, man, I want to let each brother introduce himself very quickly, that we can get this debate underway. First up, Black Jesus Minister. Talk to us, family.
Greetings, brother Jeremiah. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir.
This is your boy, Black Jesus Minister, falling and crawling all the way from Houston, Texas, by any means necessary. My goodness, so glad to be here with Jeremiah, just us, Lillian Lorraine, Carla Way, everybody from the Lions Den Information Age, everybody, shout out to Sodnetta, shout out to HOK. This is indeed your boy, Black Jesus Minister, the HOK Sodnetta World Wide Web debate champion, taking on the people's champion, the people's champion, brother Jeremiah Judah, JJ 7000, and the people's champion title belt is on the line tonight. And I want to thank my brother Jeremiah, JJ 7000, for this opportunity. For tonight's debate, is the earth flat or is our earth a globe, brothers and sisters? Thank you.
Yo, so without further ado, right? The champ, the Lions Den People's Champion, right? And who is he? Jeremiah 7000. Talk to us, family.
Yo, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbarakatah. Welcome to the Lions Den. I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. And I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching this educational beatdown I'm about to put on Black Jesus Minister. I just want to correct him because the brother said he was the House of Conscience champion, but we already know what Sodnetta said. Sodnetta said, I'm the House of Conscience champion. It is what it is. I'm gonna leave here with 2 belts like I came in with it. I'm here today to prove to you that the Bible said that the earth is flat, and I'm gonna have government documents that prove it as well. So with that being said, let's get this show on the road. Get my PowerPoint out, Ak. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Tired of this guy.
All right, man. Let's get it on. Right? That's what we're here for. That's what we are here for. All right. So who's going first?
My boy, Jeremiah. Jeremiah is going first.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeremiah's going first. All right. We're doing 3 15-minute rounds. Right? Then a question and answer. So listen, when we ask, let me make this clear to everybody right now, man. All right. Y'all gonna have to participate more, because what is happening is now is if we're getting over 800 to 1,000 views, but we're only getting 30 to 40 votes, 50 votes. Come on, family, y'all got to be more active, right? You have to be more active for those that are voting. But tonight we have voters to cut down on that. All right, but you all can be active in regards to the comment board and any questions you may have for the competitors. All right. So now, I guess I'm on double duty tonight. So the time is 7:55. Jeremiah Judah, the floor is yours. You got 15 minutes.
Well, as soon as you get my PowerPoint on, my time to start, Ak. I need my PowerPoint.
I got you.
My PowerPoint. Let's go. Let's just get it. See, hey. And sister Karima, if you're out there, get the poll in the back chats already. so they can vote before we even get it going. I can't see that, Doc.
Can you see it now, Doc?
All right, there we go. There we go. All right. This is Jeremiah Judah 7000 Flat Earth presentation. You know what I'm saying? Go to the next slide, Doc.
Okay, 1 second here. 1 second. I got you. 1 second here.
All right. See, this brother right here, man, he been running around talking about the earth is round. But the thing is, this brother calls himself Black Jesus Minister, but he don't even adhere to what the Bible says. But before I even get into the Bible, I'm gonna go ahead and go straight to you with the government documents. You see right there, that's showing your screen right there, everybody. That says NASA. NASA means to deceive in Hebrew. All right? That's what's going on with NASA. That's the first thing you need to know when you listen to this debate, because he is very in tune with NASA. He thinks NASA is the truth. NASA tells us one thing, while behind our backs in their classified documents, they say something else. You see what I'm saying? And see, as you can see on the screen, you got the different Earths, the pictures of the Earth that they got right there. You see how they all change? That means a lot of this stuff is Photoshop. Then look at the bottom. We know that this Earth is in the hands of the deceiver, of a liar, and that's AKA Satan. Go to the next slide, Doc. Let's get to these government documents. Let's get to them. Let's get to them. First of all, see, if you see right here, you see they really never landed on the moon, everybody. I want y'all to know this from the gate. If you look at the pictures right there, you see the pictures of the boots. You see the pictures, the two different boots they got right there. Go to the next slide, Doc. Go to the next slide. I want to get to the information. Go to the, uh-oh, here we go. This is what's going to bust your head, Black Jesus Minister. This is NASA. This is what NASA says in their declassified documents, government documents. Okay, these documents wasn't meant for the regular people to see. So as you can see, government document number 1 says, derivation and definition of a linear aircraft model, NASA reference, publication 1207 in 1988, all right? This report derives and defines a set of linearized systems, matrices for a rigid aircraft of constant mass flying in a stationary, that's a key word, stationary atmosphere over a flat, non-rotating Earth. That's on page 1. You can look it up for yourself. Eugene Drake, Keith D. Cranberry. You can go to H1391 PDF. All right, go to the next document, please, sir. I'm gonna bust your head with these government documents from the CIA, the FBI, NASA, the Air Force. All this is gonna bust your head, bro, since you believe in NASA so much. All right, document number 5. Document number 5. This is the aircraft model for the AIAA Control Design Challenge. All right, the nonlinear equation of motion used in this model are general 6 degrees of freedom equations representing the flight dynamics of a rigid aircraft flying into a stationary atmosphere over a flat, non-rotating Earth. Do you understand what I just said to you, Black Jesus Minister? These are the people that you trust so much that they tell you in your face that they have classified documents that's been declassified that's really telling you what the business is and how they do these equations when they make these jets, when they make these aircrafts, and how they making the equations and how they doing it, all based off a flat Earth. Let's keep moving to document number 6, please. I'm gonna bust your head out the gate. All right, what we got here? What we got? Is that document number 6? Yes, it is. That's from the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA. Mark Peters, Michael A. Cognac prepared this. All right, they prepared this for Scott Doucet, ANG-EI61, Simulation Branch Laboratory Services Division, Black Jesus Minister. I'm sure you don't have documents like this. And also, they got the website where you can go on there and check it out if you think I'm lying. https://www.faa-government-about/office.org. You can look it up. If you want the links, I'll give it to you at the end of the debate. What this says is aircraft dynamics models PDF. The observant reader will notice that the aircraft equations of motion were calculated assuming a flat Earth. assuming a flat Earth, Black Jesus Mister. All right, go to document number 8. I mean, we got so many documents, it's just gonna bust your head to the white meat. You know what I'm saying? And also, I got videos also of Neil Armstrong saying that they never went to the moon. But that's for another time, another day. Also, all right, because I don't think he showed that part. But let's go to document number 8. Document number 8 is from NASA. A mathematical model of CH-53 helicopter. So now we're doing equations for this helicopter, y'all. And are they going to base it on a round Earth or are they going to base it on a flat Earth? Let's see. William R. Sturgeon, James D. Phillips, AMS Research Center in NASA, Black Jesus, Moffett Field, California. You can go to page 25 of 58. The equations of motion. The helicopter equations of motions are given in body axis, which respect to a flat, non-rotating Earth. Keep it moving now. Let's go to the next slide. This is all declassified information. It was classified at first. I mean, we couldn't see this at first. What they was telling you at the beginning, well, they tell to the average citizen, yeah, it's round. But behind the scenes, they know, and they model their aircraft off a flat, non-rotating Earth. Let's go to government document number 9, Black Jesus. I hope you're keeping notes. Stability and control estimation flight test results for the SR-71 aircraft with externally mounted experiments. That's Timothy R. Mose, NASA Dryden Flight Research Center in Edwards, California. NASA all over the United States, y'all. Don't let them fool you. Just think Houston got a problem. All right, let's go with it. Here we go. This aircraft equations of motion is used in the PID analysis are derived from a generally system of 9 coupled nonlinear differential equations that describe the aircraft motion. These equations, you hear that, Black Jesus? These equations are rigid, vehicle, and flat, non-rotating Earth. How many times I got to tell you? Keep it moving. Let's go to document number 10. You're going to learn today at the Lions Den Academy of Education Information. Watch this. Do we got 10 on the screen, huh? There we go. Black Jesus, you love NASA so much, but you didn't get these documents. Here we go. NASA, government document number 10. This is for flight testing at V-Stroll aircraft to identify a full envelope aerodynamic model. That's by B. David McCauley and Ralph E. Bart Jr. Now it says, this document says, for aircraft problems to state and measurement models together represent the kinematics of rigid body for describing motion over a flat. Man, how many times are they gonna say this? Flat, non-rotating Earth. Keep it moving. Now, let's go to document number, what we got on the screen here? Is that number 11? Okay. Black Jesus Minister, I hope you're keeping notes. This is NASA again. The general equations of motion for a damaged asymmetric aircraft. You see what I'm saying? Barton J. Bacon and Irene M. Gregory, NASA Langley Research Center in Hampton, Virginia. That's where the CIA located, y'all, if you didn't know. All right. There are several approaches that can be used to develop a general equation of motion. The one selected here starts with Newton's law applied to the collection of particles defining the rigid body. Any number of dynamics or physics books can serve as references, e.g. reference number 2. In this paper, the rigid body equations of motion over a, guess what, everybody? What do you think they're going to say? A flat, non-rotating Earth. Let's keep it moving, man. Let's go to the next one, man. I mean, this debate is already over with. He loved NASA so much, he don't even know what the declassified information is all about. Let's keep it moving. Your government telling you this behind your back. I can't see, what number is that on the screen, my op? Is that number 13? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, government document number 13, Black Jesus Minister. Singular arc time, okay? Optimal climb trajectory and aircraft. You notice they don't ever make any of these equations off a round Earth projection? You ever notice that, Jason Sosa, Tyrell Shelvin, Tracy Moore? I see you in the audience. All right, here we go. Singular arc time, optional climb trajectory of aircraft in a 2-dimensional wind field. This is NASA at the Ames Research Center in Moffett, California. See, they're all over, man, with this. You can go to page 2 of 18. In our minimal time to climb problem, the aircraft is modeled as point mass, and the flight trajectory is strictly confined in a vertical plane on a non-rotating flat Earth. Man, I'm not playing with you, man. Go to document number 14, because I'm going to keep beating it in your head that NASA is telling you something in the public, and behind their back, they telling the truth. What you think? I told you NASA means deception. You look it up in the Hebrew. All right, document number 14. This is, guess what? Now we finna go to the United States Army. All right, we was at NASA. We went to the Air Force. I got CIA documents. We are all over the government, Jack. God dang it. Here we go. The post office might got documents. You never know. All right. The United States Army Research Laboratory adding liquid payloads. All right. Effect to the 6 DOF trajectory. A spinning projectile by Gene R. Cooper. So see, Black Jesus, I got sources and references for you, so you can go back and check it out for yourself. All right. Now it says projectile models is employed to predict the dynamics of a projectile in flight. These equations assume a flat Earth. Let's keep it moving. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. I'm gonna give them the beat down. You got dang right, Black Jesus Minister. Don't you ever come from my belt? Let's go. What document is that? Is that document 16? All right, let's give it 16. All right, government document 16, determination of angles of attack and slide slip from radar data and roll stabilized platform by John R. Presser. Guess where it's at? The Langley Research Center in Hampton, Virginia. That's at the National Aerodynamics and Space Administration, which is called NASA, which means deception in Hebrew. Everybody know that. All right, this document came out in 1972, but it's just now being declassified. So they've been talking about this. Equations for angles of attack and side slip relative to both a rolling and non-rolling body. Axis systems are derived for a flight vehicle for which radar and radar attitude data are available. The method is limited, however. The application where a flat, non-rotating Earth may be assumed. I mean, how many times are they gonna keep telling you this, Black Jesus? Go to document number 17. I'm tired of playing with this guy. Let's go to the next document. What number is that? Is that 20? Hold up. Okay, keep going. We can go to 20. Maybe, that's all right. We go to 20. Black Jesus. I got about 40, 50 of these for you. Let me see. Let's go to 20. All right. Everybody read the screen what it says. It says government document number 20, approximate optimal guidance for advanced launch systems. Advanced launch systems, Black Jesus. You think they base this off a round or flat? What do you think they're going to do? I'll tell you. Here we go. T.S. Feely and J.L. Spire, the University of California at Los Angeles, California. Two-dimensional flight NASA contractor report number 4568, page 1, Black Jesus. Go look it up for yourself. The two-dimensional flights in this sectional, the three-dimensional equations of motion are reduced for flight in a great circle plane. The XZ plane over a flat, non-rotating Earth. This is becoming irregular. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. I told this guy. I told him. I got signs in. I'm gonna come with you with the Bible. I'm gonna bust your head with the Bible. Don't you ever come for my title, chump? What we got here? What number we got? That number is small. What is it? Is that 21? That is 21. All right. Let's go to government document number 21 from NASA. It's an optimal guidance law development for an advanced launch system. This is by Anthony J. Calise, Mark S.K. Lung, Georgia Institute of Technology, Atlanta, Georgia. Again, as soon as the document starts off, again, based on a flat, no atmosphere approximation. Let me say that to you again. Based on a flat Earth, no atmosphere approximation. Why ain't none of these talking about based on a globe or a spiral Earth, Black Jesus? Can you explain that to me? Why are their equations already talking about flat, non-moving Earth? Houston, we got a problem. Let's keep it moving. Government document 22, Black Jesus Minister. I hope you got your bifocals on. I want you to read this. I just don't want you to hear it from me. I want you to read it for yourself. Government document 22, Army Resource Laboratory. Now we're going back to the Army, y'all. We're going back to the Army. All right. All right. Propagation of electromagnetic fields over flat Earth. This is becoming redundant. Joseph R. Melita, February 2001. It is assumed that the transmitting antenna and the target or receiver are located above but near the surface of a flat, idealized Earth. This is the United States Army telling you this. Keep it moving. Let's go. Let's go. How many minutes I got? You know what? I don't even care. Let's go. What we got? What?
1 minute remaining.
1 minute remaining. Boy, you know you lucky. You know you're lucky. All right, let me go and get you this. I'm gonna get you to my last. I'm gonna read you my last document. This is from the Central Intelligence Agency, the CIA. This document was approved for release June 15 of 2000. It's declassified. It came out in 1957. A certain formula of the brightness of the sky, taking into consideration only the brightness of the first order, are derived on the assumption of a flat Earth. With that being said, BlackJesusMinster, don't ever come from the People's Champ title ever in your life. With that being said, 7,000 yield the floor.
Yo, man, I ain't gonna hold you up. That's how you open up around, family. That's how you open up around. I'm gonna tell you why it was so impressive, because I myself was supposed to be in a flat Earth debate. One thing that I noticed is that they started to remove certain flat Earth videos from YouTube. They started to remove certain flat Earth information from the internet, right? So for this brother to come up with these documents proves that these documents prove that this brother is a hell of a researcher, man. You understand? We got brothers and sisters tuning in. Hey, man, look, welcome to the Lions Den, man. This is what we do here, right? So I know for a fact that my brother, BlackJesusMinster, ain't going to sit idly by and let this brother get away with all of this assertion that he has brought forth. I am very interested to see how this brother is going to combat this information, which I myself perceive is very powerful. Very powerful, Black Jesus. Are you ready?
Yeah, brother. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna share my screen. Let me know when it pops up, bro. All right, brother. Do you see my screen, brother?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, you tell me when it's time to roll and rumble, bro.
All right. We'll let this clock kick on over, so I don't want to shorten you at all. It is 8:14. You got 15 minutes. Let's go.
All right. Greetings, everybody. Again, brothers and sisters, all Jeremiah Judah has to offer you, brothers and sisters, is a bunch of lip service, a bunch of talk, and a whole bunch of conspiracy, flat earth conspiracy, fake fraud, fake information that anybody can find all over the internet, propagated by flat earthers all over the world, because they have no science. Because there is no science, there are no scientists, and there is no natural science to back up any claims of a flat earth. As a matter of fact, all of the sciences make any flat earth assertion or theory an absolute asinine belief to think that the earth is flat, brothers and sisters. So Brother BlackJesusMinster is going to bring the natural earth universal sciences to prove, brothers and sisters, that our earth is indeed a globe. Now you guys are looking at a photo post on my timeline, on my Facebook timeline. Feel free to go there and to check out this information. It is called "The Flat Earth is a Lie and Holds No Water." The flat earth is a lie, Jeremiah Judah. And so are your conspiracy website information that you just presented and that you will be presenting all night, brother. That's all you got, bro. Okay? Look at the photo of the flat earth, brothers and sisters. Look at this fictitious photo of a fictitious flat earth. Look at the water, the ocean waters dripping off of the flat earth, brothers and sisters. If we lived on a flat earth, the waters and the oceans would be empty by now. Whether you believe the earth is 6,000 years old, 12,000 years old, a million years old, or a couple of million years old, or billions of years old, brothers and sisters. A flat earth holds no water, Jeremiah, Judah, Jeremiah, and anybody else who believes that the earth is flat. This is ridiculous. This is shameful that you grown men and women believe that we live on a flat earth with ocean water on it, and the ocean water does not seep over the edges. Brothers and sisters, the madness stops tonight right here with your boy BlackJesusMinster. So why does a flat earth hold no water, brothers and sisters? Let's move this thing right along to the natural sciences versus the fictitious black earth. Brothers and sisters, Jeremiah, do you see my screen that I just switched over to? The picture of the earth Pangea map, brother? Want to make sure y'all can see my map. Brother Jeremiah. Holler at me, I think.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right, brothers and sisters, those of you who are not familiar with Pangea, Pangea is when the continents of the earth were all one land mass, brothers and sisters. And all of our continents exist on continental plates. And these continental plates, brothers and sisters, all at one time converged to a single landmass in the very beginning of Earth history. And you all see here an example map image of Pangea when all the continents were connected and all of the continental plates were connected, forming an almost singular landmass called Pangea, Pangea. As you guys can see, here's China, here's Russia, here is the United Kingdom. Is that the United Kingdom? That's Greenland. I'm sorry. That's Greenland. Over here is the United States, North and South America. Over here, brothers and sisters, is Brazil. Over here is Africa. And this is the Antarctica. This is India. This is Australia. This is the Pangea planet as it was in the beginning of the earth. And as the continental plates began to drift apart from each other, we have the current state of our continents that exist some thousands and hundreds of miles apart from each other, brothers and sisters. Now let's look at the evolution and the movement of the continental plates, and how is this a problem? How is this a problem for the flat earth model? And how is this a problem for a flat earth holding water? Because first of all, brothers and sisters, this shows you all the land masses on the earth being one landmass. There are no land masses on Pangea on the outside of the earth. There's no land masses, if this is a flat earth, on the outside of the earth. There is nothing but water. The land masses are all together and centered on the earth, and the rest of the earth is nothing but water. So if our earth was flat when it was Pangea, brothers and sisters, a flat earth is a lie and holds no water, and the water would have disappeared off of the earth thousands or millions of years ago, brothers and sisters. Now let's keep this thing moving. Now, here is the flat earth model. Here is the flat earth model. You guys see this big fat lie, this big fat fictitious lie of the flat earth model, okay? Even here, and we see the continents are no longer here, or even on the flat earth model, they're no longer all together as one massive continent called Pangea, but they're separated as we would probably see it on the globe earth from a northern standpoint, from a northern view, looking down on this fictitious flat earth. But the lie is, from the flat earthers, is that the water is maintained on the earth by this so-called ice field or Antarctic ice wall, whom many of them allege to be a continent now that encircles the entire earth, okay? That encircles the entire earth, okay? And either they say that this is land or this is ice. Now, brothers and sisters, if this is all one continental land, how the goddamn hell do we have all of these odd shapes of continental lands here? And when Pangea was all together, this landmass that circles the earth would have been connected to Pangea as well. And what would be holding the water back? Nothing, brothers and sisters. We would be living on a dry planet with no oceans, brothers and sisters. And also, if you want to lie and say that this was not connected to Pangea and that this is nothing but ice, that all of this surrounding the earth is an ice wall that's preventing the ocean waters from falling off the earth, then brothers and sisters, if anybody has any idea about ice, ice does not permeate from the top of the water all the way down to the earth's bottom. All ice, brothers and sisters, only penetrates the water so deep. It may go maybe 50 feet, 100 feet, but ice does not attach itself to the surface of the earth. The Arctic and the Antarctica are continents. They are continents that extend from the surface of the ocean all the way to the earth's core, brothers and sisters. And also, dear brothers and sisters, to prove that this ice field does not exist around the entire earth holding in the water is because beforehand, the earth was all, there was no ice. There was no ice on the earth in its early history. The entire earth had a tropical atmosphere. And that atmosphere was not caused by a fictitious dome that the flat earthers talk about, but it was caused by a water canopy that was that existed above the earth and shielded the earth from harmful rays of the sun. And this water canopy, you guys can look it up. The water canopy. Scientists have confirmed this water canopy existed and that the entire earth was tropical. And surely this was the case during Pangea. And so if the entire earth was tropical during the water canopy period of the earth, and this same water canopy came down out of the skies when God flooded the earth, that water canopy above the sky is what also helped flood the earth in the biblical story. There was water that come from above, from the water canopy, and there's water that come from the depth of the earth that also contributed to the flood of Noah. But again, scientists who don't even believe in the Bible have confirmed, and science and archaeology has confirmed, that at the Arctic and Antarctica, that there were land masses, tropical forests in Antarctica and the Arctic, tropical animals, even palm trees. They have found fossils of animals and palm trees and camels. Camels, do y'all hear me? In the Arctic and Antarctic and all kinds of animals found in the Arctic and Antarctic, and tropical trees, palm trees, brothers and sisters, proving that the entire Earth was at one time a tropical planet, the entire planet, and there was never any ice shield holding in the Earth's water, because and so therefore, if the ice shield was not there, then we have nothing holding back the water in regards to the fictitious lie of the flat Earth, brothers and sisters. Now, so again, a flat Earth is a lie, brothers and sisters, and holds no water. Now let's look at this flat Earth model one more time. Now look at it, brothers and sisters. Again, if this is the current condition of the Earth, which it is not, because we have already proven that there would be no water upon the Earth during the water canopy period when the entire Earth was tropical. That means that all water and all ocean waters would have drifted off of the Earth on a flat Earth, because there is no ice during the tropical period of the Earth, brothers and sisters. Even in the formations of the very beginning of the Earth was hot. Okay? The Earth was molten hot as it was forming the lands and its continents, brothers and sisters. And the liquids and the waters that was on the Earth in the early period would have surely fallen off the Earth even then, brothers and sisters. Okay? Now, and my last point about this lie about this ice wall ain't gonna hold the ocean's waters on the Earth, brothers and sisters. This fictitious lie that nobody has ever seen, that supposedly circles the entire Earth. We have boats, we have ships, we have planes, we have rockets, we have all kinds of modes of travel all over the Earth. And nobody has ever shown us this so-called ice wall that encompasses the entire Earth, holding in the water, which it cannot hold in the water, because if this is ice, brothers and sisters, we all know that ice does not permeate all the way down to the Earth's surface and the Earth core as the continents do, because the continents, brothers and sisters, were created by volcanic activity out of the ocean that formed islands, and then those islands grew into the continents that we have today. And all icebergs and all ice that exists on the ocean, brothers and sisters, they do not permeate all the way down to the base of the Earth. They float on the Earth. They may penetrate 50 feet, 100 feet. I don't even think they go 1,000 feet, but they do not. They float.
1 minute remaining.
Ice floats on the water. So therefore, brothers and sisters, if this ice really existed, all the water on the Earth would slide and seep up under this ice, and our Earth would have been barren of ocean waters many thousands, hundreds, and millions of years ago, brothers and sisters. The flat Earth is a lie and holds no goddamn water.
Yo! All right, family. All right. So, hey, we got a clapback session, man. So now, I thought one of the great points about what Black Jesus Minister was saying was about that the ice border of the Earth, according to the flat Earth, ice does not penetrate only but so far underneath the water. Hey, man, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Okay? So, I'm very interested on how Jeremiah is going to deal with this Pangea information that Black Jesus Minister is bringing forth. All right? Pangea, the ice border, right? And the separation of the continents. All right? So, Jeremiah, Judah, you got your work cut out for you. Are you ready, brother?
I just woke up, man. I had to set my alarm clock at 14 minutes because I didn't want to fall asleep in his face. But anyway, let's get back to it. Let's get back to the energy, the high energy, because this brother right here put the whole audience to sleep. Did you notice he didn't bring up that one source, not one reference.
Let me get your time.
Come on, man. Don't start, man. Come on, man. Don't stop me and cut me off of my flow, man.
8:30. Come on, brother. Go.
Damn. All right. So you cut me off, man. Okay, all right. Now, this brother didn't bring one source, one reference, nothing. He showed us a damn meme map that he got off Google or Facebook, everybody. I just want you to know that. And one thing I need you to do, look up the Anarchy Treaty. The Anarchy Treaty, ordinary people cannot explore the Antarctica because it's believed that there's a 200-foot ice wall around the whole thing. You see what I'm saying? This is what's holding the water up there. You see what I'm saying? Well, let me show you something, man. But this dude right here, he don't even believe in his own Bible. But before Black Jesus, this is what I'm gonna do for you. I want to recommend a book for you. It's called The Greatest Lie on Earth. And then after that, Jeremiah, I want you to pull up. While I'm doing that, I want you to pull up my PowerPoint. I want you to go to the one where they got the devil on there. All right. While you're doing that, I'm gonna read this to you, Black Jesus. This is what I'm gonna do. It's the greatest lie on earth. This is proof that the world is not a moving globe. Because if you read your Bible, it tell you that the earth is stationary as well. But evidently, you must have skipped that. You must have fell asleep in Sunday school or something. All right. But this is what happened right here. It said that the most universally accepted scientific belief today is that the earth is a globe spinning on its axis at a speed of approximately, get this, y'all, 1,000 miles per hour at the equator, while at the same time is orbiting the sun at approximately 67,000 miles per hour. That's a lot of, that's some heat, ain't it? All of this is happening as the sun in turn is supposed to be hurling through the Milky Way galaxy at approximately 500,000 miles per hour. I mean, come on, man. The Milky Way galaxy itself is alleged to be racing through space at a speed ranging at 300,000 to 1,340,000 miles per hour. My question is, Black Jesus, how come we always see the same star systems? The same star systems every time, every year. The same, how come we ain't seeing nothing new? You got to ask yourself that, all right? But what most people are not told is that all these spinning, orbiting, and speeding through space theories have never been proven. None of this. BlackJesusMinster will not show you any reference or source saying that this actually happened. Okay? And this was okay. So in fact, every scientific experiment that has ever been performed to determine the motion of the earth has proven that the earth is stationary. Black Jesus. Schools have been hoodwinked into teaching heliocentrism despite the clear teachings in the Bible. BlackJesusMinster. You shouldn't even call yourself BlackJesusMinster no more after this, unless you coming over here to this side about this flat earth. Because you don't even believe your own Bible. That's what I'm talking about. Now, what I want to do before I want to discredit NASA real quick and how much they lied to it, go ahead and click on the link. It's a 2-minute video. Go ahead real quick. Do the first one up top. Can you do that for me? Then I'm gonna get to my scripture. This guy, man, I don't know who he think he playing with, man. Hey, you know, he ain't bring that one source, that one reference, nothing. Go ahead, man. Now, what we have here, I think this is what we have here is how NASA deceived us in 1986, right? They lied about a lot of things. Okay, can my time stop until you get the video going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they had lied to us on a regular basis, saying that they had left and went into the heavens. My thing, we all know that this earth is covered by a firmament, but hey, whoa. Is that a video?
Yeah. 1986 Challenger.
Play it. Hey, BlackJesusMinster, this is what NASA does to people. Go ahead, play it. Go ahead, push play. 2 minutes, y'all. 2 minutes.
1986, the shuttle Challenger exploded about 74 seconds after takeoff, killing all 7 astronauts inside. Or did it?
Or did it? I like that little music. Watch this, y'all.
Are still alive and kicking today. Ellison Onizuka claims to be his identical twin brother, Claude.
Now look at that.
Yeah, I've got an identical twin brother, Claude, too. The Challenger pilot, Mickey Smith, hasn't even bothered changing his name.
Now look at that.
Michael J. Smith, University of Wisconsin. Now,
he didn't even bother to change his name, y'all.
The Challenger payload specialist, quite famous for being a teacher.
Oh, I tell you, NASA something else.
Now she goes by her first name, Sharon, and she's a Syracuse law professor. The Challenger commander, Francis Richard Scobie, is now Dick Scobie, which sounds like a rather unpleasant disease, CEO of Housing Trees Limited. Judith Redmond, the Challenger mission specialist, again hasn't even bothered changing her name. She's a professor at Yale Law.
She ain't even bothered to change her name, y'all. Look at that.
Finally, Ronald McNair, another Challenger mission specialist, claims to be his identical twin brother.
Look, even got the brothers involved. Ain't that something, y'all? Even the brothers. All right, go to the next video real quick. Real quick. Then I'm going to get them. That's enough of that one. As y'all see, NASA is full of deceptions and lies. That's what they do. You see? And then look, while he finding the other video, if it's coming right now, okay, go ahead. Because I got my biblical scriptures for him. Because the brother don't even follow the book. Go ahead with the next video. Now this is about the brother. He gonna tell you they never went to the moon. Like I say, NASA in Hebrew means deception. Can my time stop to the go, man, or what?
Yeah.
All right. This is a 2-minute video, y'all. Here we go. Look. Finally, Buzz Aldrin says the truth. Look, Buzz finna tell it. Watch this. Everybody listen.
That's not an 8-year-old's question.
Look.
That's my question. I want to know what I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and
we didn't go there. That's all I need to hear. And let me say it one more time and cut it out, because I need more time for my scriptures.
It happened, and if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen. So, in the future, if we want to keep doing it.
You said keep going?
Now, Buzz told y'all. Y'all hear Buzz say we didn't go? Never mind. Come on. They'll catch him later. I need to give them a...
We heard Buzz said
all right. There you go. Buzz old ass here. He telling the truth in his old age. Now, let's get into some biblical scriptures, everybody. Because you know what, BlackJesusMinster? Can you show me any aerodynamic equation based off of round Earth, since you say my information was biased? Because I gave you references and sources to look up. You didn't do that. But we're going to keep it moving. And like I say, you can go look up the Antarctic Treaty, where you can't even, the average human being can't even go there because they hide something. All right. Now let's go to Job 22:14, shall we? Okay. Thick clouds are a cut. Oh, no. Let me read you something real quick. To 7,000 right, his nose down. That's what you do, man. You write the stuff down because you never know if the stuff ain't gonna work for you. Let me see. Hold up. All right. Now, here we go. See, flat Earth, the Mayans, the Incans, the Navajos, the Norse, indigenous Caribbeans, the Egyptians, the Native Americans, the Asiatics, the Buddhists, the Hindus, in Greece, in Europe, East Asia, China, just to name a few cultures, says that the earth was flat. It's flat. Check this out. In early Egyptian and Mesopotamia, throughout the world, was portrayed as a disc floating in the ocean, BlackJesusMinster. All these ancient civilizations can tell you that the earth is flat. Okay? And early, was portrayed as this, A similar model is found in a Hermetic account from the 8th century BC in the Oceanus, personified body of water surrounding the circular surface of the earth. It is begetter of all life and possible of all gods. That's in Anthony Gautier, 2000, The Dream of Reason. All right? What else we got? I just want to name a few of them, but I want to get to my scriptures here in a minute. Hold. Now look, I want to read y'all this. What did the first man, like Jesus, man to reach the stratosphere have to say about the earth's shape? The first man to reach the stratosphere had to say about the earth's shape. He said it seems a flat disc with an unturned edge. Black Jesus Minister. That's his Dr. Augustine Picard in 1931. You see? How can an ocean hang upside down while spinning at all these? Why is the water falling off? It's spinning so fast and we're going through the galaxy and everything's spinning. What is holding all this water on here? Let's get to the scriptures though, man, because this dude playing around, man. I told him don't show up to the debate, but he just hard-headed. He hard-headed. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Just to let y'all know, Hebrew cosmology and the biblical flat earth model are correct, and there are waters above and beneath the earth, making the globe model a satanic lie. All right. Today's cosmology fulfills an anti-religious plan design disguised as science. This is satanic. The whole scheme, Copernican to big paganism is a factless lie. These lies are planted, the truth-killing viruses of evolutionism in every aspect of man's knowledge about the earth and himself. All right, let's go. Let's look at a few scriptures concerning the nature of the heavens and above. The book of Job, which some scholars think is the oldest book of the Bible, some of you think it's pre-flood. Job 9:6, which shaketh the earth out of her place, and the pillars therefore tremble. Job is referring to the fact that the earth is in place. It ain't moving. And fixed firmly on top of her pillars. Let's go to Job 22:14. Thick clouds are a covering to him, that he seeth not, and he walketh in the circuit of heaven. The circuit of heaven implies that heaven moves, but not the earth. You can go to Strong's Concordance 23 and 29. It also the circle or vault of the heavens. So the Most High walks around a circle in heaven or a vault, as in a vaulted dome. See, brother, this is a dome. This is what is you missing when you read? It's a dome. This passage doesn't even make sense in a round earth context. But let's go to Job 26:7. He stretches out the north over to imply place and hangeth the earth upon nothing. Since the Hebrew cosmology was based on a flat earth, I would say that the earth hangs on nothing because it's set on pillars. The flat earth model is an archaic conception of earth shape as a plane or disc. Many ancient cultures subscribe to this earth cosmology, right? Including Greece until the classical period. The idea of spiritual earth appeared in Greek philosophy around the 6th century BC. All right? Let's keep it moving. Hold up. Let me give you some pyramid text. Okay? It says in early Egyptian and Mesopotamia thought, the world was portrayed as a disc floating in the ocean, Black Jesus. You see? The pyramid text for my Hotep brothers out there and coffin texts of ancient Egypt show a similar cosmography. None the ocean encircled, I can't pronounce it, NBWT, dry land or islands. That's pyramid text utterance. Number 366, coffin text, spell 714. I bring sources and references to the debate, something you haven't done since we did the first debate, Black Jesus. I told you don't step in the ring with the champ, but you just wouldn't listen. That's a Picard in 1965, page 374. Guess what? Scholars like BlackJesusMinster also believe that Hebrew cosmology came from the cosmology of the ancient Near Eastern cultures around them that maintains the Israelites also imagine the earth to be a dish floating in water. Let me get to my scriptures though, because my time is running out. Like, I'm gonna sit down for a minute. All right, let's get to my scriptures, man. This dude coming in here unprepared. I told him to stay at home, but he just didn't listen. I told him, you're getting old, Black Jesus. You're getting old. All right. Now, Job, let's see. Job 26:7. All right. And I read that one. Job 26:10. He has compassed the waters with bounds until the day and night come to an end. Now, the waters have bounds as in the Truman Show style dome. You know what I'm saying? It says he put bounds around the water. Job 37:18. Has thou with him spread out the sky, which is strong and is a molten looking glass. This is a looking glass over the dome, like a rainbow. You ever see how the rainbow is shaped? It's shaped like that for a reason, because it's in the dome. You see? Think about it. Job thinks the sky is strong and is hard like a molten looking glass. 1 Corinthians 14:33 says, for Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. Either the sky is hard or Yahweh is lying. You see what I'm saying? Because he just said it. I mean, he tells us on the one hand that he isn't the Elohim of confusion and that he isn't capable of lying, and yet he told us in Job that the sky is hard. Let's examine Genesis 1:6-7. And the Elohim said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let that divide the waters from the waters. 7. And Yahweh made a firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. And Yahweh called the firmament heaven, and the evening the second day. Okay. All right. Let's go to Genesis 7:11. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the second month, the 17th day of the month, the same day, where all the foundations of the great deep broke up, and the windows of heaven were opened up. They opened this window through the firmament. This text is very clear that its windows is like a chimney for smoke to escape. You can go to Strong Concordance 0699. Black Jesus, where you gonna bring some sources and references? I ain't seen you done it yet. In other words, if you are in an enclosure such as a house or a world such as an earth, the windows in the firmament open to allow the waters to fall in. Go to Genesis 8:2. The fountains are also of the deep, and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from the heaven was restrained. This verse just points to the fact that there are windows to heaven above, which are holding back the waters above the windows are shut. And the water stopped falling. Here we go, right here. 2 Samuel 22:8. If you notice, this brother will not bring any biblical scripture talking about the earth is round. It ain't happening, or in the spirit. He ain't gonna do it. He's gonna just bring his pork chop lip. Here we go. 2 Samuel 22:8. Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations and heavens moved and shook because it was wrath. Did y'all just hear what I just said? The foundations of the heaven moved and shook. No, but then the earth shook and trembled. The foundation of heavens moved with it and shook because it was wrath. BlackJesusMinster, this is a simple question of logic. When you realize it's attached to the earth and heaven is a top of the firmament dome, then when the earth shakes, the foundation of the heaven also shake and move. What's wrong with you? Voting for Barack Obama. Okay? Because they are connected. You're looking at a blue material of some sort that appears like glass, and just the other side of it is the Most High. Trust and believe that. Let's go to Psalm 19:1. I'm going to bring you biblical scriptures. The heavens declare the glory. My head ain't fully covered. I got it out there in the back for those that be talking all that. But listen, the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows his handiwork. Okay. How about this? The Lord sits upon the flood. Yea, the Lord sitteth the king forever. There is a clear distinction between up and down, and it's not relative to the earth position. Up is up and down is down. If you remove the fact that the heavens is on top of the dome, then you bring all sorts of interdimensional nonsense into the mix, Black Jesus, which do not support scripture. When you gonna bring me something to support scripture? You call yourself Black Jesus Minister? What's wrong with you? How about this one, y'all? Is the earth a flat circle? All right. Hold on, let me read this real quick. Here go my quick ones. Here go my quick ones real quick. Here go my quick ones. Look. Right, here. The earth is a circle. Go to Isaiah 40:22. The earth is made of a compass. Proverbs 8:27. The earth is a land upon the face. Genesis 1:2. The earth is bounded. Go to Job 26:10. So y'all can go back and do this for yourself. There are ends to the earth. Go to Job 38:13. The earth does not move. 93:1. Don't move. It ain't spinning, Black Jesus Minister. Show me some proof. I ain't playing with you, Bob.
Time. Oh my goodness, man. Hold up. All right, family. All right. So now we have had scriptural support. Hold up. All right. So now we have had scriptural support from our brother 7000, right? He is the people's champ, right? And brought forth some powerful information, shared some videos with us. So Black Jesus Minister, the time went over about 2.5 minutes, so I give that extra time to you if you need it, brother. Black Jesus, ready?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
All right, can you see my screen, sir? Can anybody see my screen? Somebody say yes or no.
Yes.
Thank you. Again, brothers and sisters, the flat earth is a lie and holds no water, as I explained and proved beyond a shadow of a doubt with the Pangea map and the current condition and distance of the continents, and that an ice wall would not have existed during the Earth canopy or the early part of the Earth period, because the entire Earth at one time was tropical. There was no ice wall to hold up this fictitious lie of a dome. Y'all see this dome, this nigger nut, cracker nut dome. Black people and white people who believe in this flat earth nonsense, okay? A flat earth is a lie and holds no water. We would not have any oceans because at one time there was no ice on the earth. Now, let's move this thing just a little bit along. Again, here's the flat earth model. There was no ice, and there is no ice wall that encircles the entire earth. Where is the pictures of this ice wall that encircles the entire earth? This would be the largest piece of land or ice or any massive object on the earth. And nobody who is a flat earth believer can show us this so-called ice wall with a dome on top of it, brothers and sisters, that connects to the very end of the earth, which leads to a dome. Where's the goddamn dome? Show me a video of somebody standing on this fictitious ice wall, touching the very edge of the dome, and that supposedly is keeping the water from falling off the earth, which we know damn well that ice cannot stop, does not penetrate to the foundations of the earth. The water would just roll up under the ice and fall off the earth, okay? And when we go from the Pangea model, where all the continental plates were together, and now we move to the current position where the continental plates are moved. Remember, there's no ice wall here. There's nothing stopping the water from rolling off this flat earth if the earth is flat during Pangea. But now, look at the continental plate movement, brothers and sisters. This is the current position of the continents that now exist from hundreds and thousands of miles from each other. So therefore, if the continental plates shifted from Pangea to our current model of the earth, even a flat earth model looks like this, of the continents being spread out from each other hundreds and thousands of miles. If the continental plates spread out hundreds and thousands of miles, then explain to me how in the dumbass hell did this ice or this fake ass fictitious Arctic wall or ice wall, why did it not separate and crack up like all the continents did here on the flat earth model? Look at this. This is not Pangea. This is the current position of the continents hundreds and thousands of miles apart from each other, as it is right here. And therefore, if that was the case, then this ice wall would have cracked up with the continental shift movements and the movement of the continental plates, and the water, the oceans of the water would have fallen off the earth, brothers and sisters, hundreds, thousands, and millions of years ago. Now, let's go to the definitive information, the definitive natural science information that proves that the earth is a globe, brothers and sisters. And that information and this natural phenomenon that people experience every day, just like we, the majority of us, experience night and day, night and day. Did you guys know that there are people on the earth in the Arctic Circle and the Antarctic Circle area region of the planet, of the globe Earth, who do not experience day, night, 24-hour cycles? People who are living and alive right now, you brothers and sisters who are ignorant as hell. And I understand the majority of us have never been to the Arctic or the Arctic Circle or the Antarctic. But yet and still, we live in the information age. And how the hell were you all not educated in elementary school, middle school, and high school about polar days and polar nights? What are polar days and polar nights that human beings are experiencing right now? People who live in the Arctic and Antarctic Circle do not experience 24-hour day and then a 24-hour night. I mean, 12-hour day, 12-hour night, 12-hour day, 12-hour night. In the Arctic Circle and the Antarctic Circle, brothers and sisters, they experience almost 6 months of perpetual sunlight in the summertime. And the opposite in the Antarctic, they experience perpetual night for almost 6 months. 6 months straight. But you hood rat brothers and sisters who don't know no goddamn better, who ain't never been nowhere, who have never taken time to really watch scientific information on TV and the internet. Instead, you sit up here and swallow social media hood rat garbage off of the internet, conspiracy theories for dummies who flunk school, and out of school or something. I don't know what happened to y'all, man. Something wrong with y'all. So right now, let's find out what polar days and polar nights are. Here is polar day and polar night as I just Googled it right here on my computer. This is not something I'm making up. People are living right now as you and I speak in the Arctic and the Antarctic, and they are not experiencing 12 hours of day, 12 hours of night. They are experiencing 6 months of daylight, 6 months of sunshine for 6 months, and then 6 months of night in the Antarctic. And then when the winter and the summers alternate, then likewise, the Arctic and the Antarctic alternates, where they have 6 months of nighttime and then 6 months of daytime, vice versa. Goddamn, this ends the whole goddamn debate. What is the polar day and polar night? There are 141 million results. Y'all see this? 141 million results on Google to teach you and educate you about the polar day and polar night. And if y'all know somebody who lives in the Arctic region of Alaska or anywhere in the Arctic region of Europe, They can tell you about the 6 months of day and the 6 months of night that they experience where the sun never sets. The sun never sets for 6 months. And this can only be accomplished, brothers and sisters, on a global earth, not a flat earth. Now let's watch some scientific, natural, factual videos of the polar day and polar nights, 6 months of sunshine where the sun does not go down, and 6 months of night where the sun does not come up, with our global earth experiences, the Arctic Circle and the Antarctic Circle in reverse of each other from winter versus the summer months. Now, here's our first video, brothers and sisters. Please pay attention. Let me know if you guys can hear this video.
There is a 24-hour day or night at the poles.
Somebody tell me if you can
I'd
hear.
like the students to look at our globe here,
I can hear it.
specifically at the North Pole. And as I rotate the globe, I'm going to ask them to tell me when they see the sunlight shining on the North Pole. The students would observe that the sunlight does not hit the North Pole at this time of the year, and that it stays dark all day and all night. The sun does not rise at the North Pole during this time of the year. If I move so that we have summer in the Northern Hemisphere, and then ask the students to observe again what's happening at the North Pole, they would observe that the sun never sets at this time of the year in the North Pole, and that they have sunlight almost all day and all night. If we look at this chart, it demonstrates the same thing we were just looking at with the globe. If we look over here, this is winter in the Northern Hemisphere, and the North Pole does not have sunlight. It does not have a sunrise or a sunset. It stays dark throughout the day and night. As we move around over to summer in the Northern Hemisphere, it points out that we have daylight all day and all night in the North Pole. If we go back to the globe and look at the North Pole and the area surrounding the North Pole, we have a line that goes around, and we call this the Arctic Circle. And in the Arctic Circle, there is a day where the sun never rises and it never sets, at least once. If we move our globe, at the South Pole, we also have a line that goes around the area, and that is the Antarctic Circle. And here too, we have a day where the sun never rises or sets. As an extension, you can.
All right, let me go to my next video on the polar days and polar nights. Endless days and endless nights. Lord, what did I just do? God. I hope there we go. There we go.
I paused your time.
All right, let's go. All right, brothers and sisters, you guys see this is our Earth, and the Earth axis is at a 23.5 degree tilt, brothers and sisters. And as you see right here, the sun would be to the left and shining on the Earth. And because of the tilt of the North Pole, this is the North Pole, this is the South Pole, and the sun would be shining here. And you see the sunlight evenly between the Earth. This side is day, this side is night, evenly, 12 hours of day, 12 hours of night if you live in the non-Arctic Circle region. But if you live in the Arctic region of the Earth, this circular area right here, you see this? There is no night. It is all day. Nothing but day, brothers and sisters. All day. The night side is over here to the right. But over here on the South Pole, the Antarctic Circle, as the Earth spins, is all nighttime, brothers and sisters, for 6 months out of the year. And there are people living there right now as you and I are talking, and you sitting up here ignorant as all goddamn hell, talking about the Earth is flat and that the sun is revolving around the Earth. My God, brothers and sisters. Now, yeah, Jeremiah, I'm going to use that extra time. I know my 15 minutes ain't up, but that extra 4 minutes, I'm going to need it, brother. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Now,
2.5 minutes, but I got you.
Thank you, brother. Now, so enough of that. Let's move on to some more polar day and polar night natural science evidence. Brothers and sisters, this is a time-lapse video of people who live in the Arctic Circle who know and it is normal living to them. It is normal to them as breathing that they live in the Arctic Circle and they experience 6 months of sunlight where the sun never goes down. That is only accomplished on a globe Earth, as I just was demonstrated to you by the 2 previous videos and the Earth model of the Earth revolving around the sun and the Earth revolving on its axis. Here is a time-lapse video in the Arctic Circle of the sun spinning around, going down and going up, but never going all the way down for a nighttime experience, because this is the summertime in the Arctic Circle where they experience 6 months of daylight, while the Antarctic is experiencing 6 months of night. There's our sun going down, down, down. But look, it stops and it comes back up. This is time-lapse video photography, brothers and sisters. This is the Arctic day on the Earth where there is 6 months of daylight because the sun never goes down because of its tilt at the North Pole and perpetual daylight. During the summer months, human beings are experiencing this right now in Alaska and all over the Arctic Circle, but you ignorant brothers and sisters who ain't never been no goddamn where, who ain't never left your house, ain't never left your neighborhood, never left your city, ain't never left your state, ain't never left the United States, and you got the internet and the information of the world at the palm of your hands and your fingertips, and you are ignorant of this, and you say the earth is flat. This is a goddamn shame before God and before your children and every last one of you brothers and sisters, including Jeremiah Judah. You nigger nuts and you cracker nuts. I don't care what race you are. If you are an flat earther, you are a goddamn nut. And it's time for you people. Now we're gonna stop that video right there. Now there are hundreds of videos on YouTube where you guys can look at polar days and polar nights, and even within the cities of Northern Europe, how they will show you time-lapse photography where the people live in nighttime for 6 months out the whole damn year, and then daytime for 6 months out of the whole damn year. It's all on YouTube, all over the world. Videos by people all over the world of polar days and polar nights on our globe Earth. Let's see if I got another one. Okay, that's gonna be my other thing down the road. Let's see. Okay, okay. Well, let me show y'all this real quick. I probably got about 1 more minute. How many more minutes I got, bro? 2, 1? 1 minute. Brothers and sisters, if the earth on the flat earth model has the sun circling around it, brothers and sisters, there is no way in hell you're going to have a perpetual day. If this lamp is exemplifying the sun, the flat earth, the entire earth would be lit up. But on a globe earth, you have daytime on one side and darkness on the other, because the sun cannot penetrate the other side of the earth on a globe earth. But on a flat earth, the sun would light up the whole goddamn earth, brothers and sisters, and there would never be no night. It's time out to end this goddamn stupidity, shameful madness. And I am here, Black Jesus Minister, Black Jesus Radio, to elevate my people from the heap of dumbassedness. Let's go.
Yo! Black Jesus Minister. The big clap back. All right? The big clap back. All right? Brought forth some hard-hitting information concerning, right, the rotation of the sun. How does that play out on a flat earth? That's a great question, right? That's a great question. So what we have to do now, brothers and sisters, is we have to get, we're entering into the final round. I pray you judges have been taking proper notes, all right? We're entering into the final round of the big showdown. It has been a very entertaining and informative, all right? So all praises to the Most High for these brothers' presentations, and I'm very interested to hear their last and final round. Jeremiah Judah 7000, the people's champ. Are you ready?
You know I was born ready.
Let's go, brother.
I was born ready for this. You know what I'm saying? This brother's hanging on for dear life, everybody. But I understand. That's what happened when you step into the ring with the people's champ. But let me read you something real quick. First, and then after I read you that, I'm going to get into you to the calendar of Enoch. And I'm just going to explain it to you. But before that, it says, when the sun crosses the equator in March, it begins to circle around the heavens in north latitude. The inhabitants of the high northern latitudes see him skimming around the horizons and forming the break of their long day. In the horizontal course, not disappearing again for 6 months. As he rises higher and higher in the heavens, while he makes a 24-hour circle until June, when he begins to descend and goes on until he disappears behind the horizon in September. Thus, in the northern region, they have that which is what the traveler calls the midnight sun. The midnight sun. As he sees the luminary at a time when it is more of a southern latitude, is always midnight. If then for 1/2 of the year, we may see for ourselves the sun making horizontal circles around the heavens. It is presumptive evidence that for the other half year, he is doing the same, although beyond the boundary of our vision. This being a proof the earth is a plane. It is therefore a proof that the earth is not a globe. So I was prepared for the, I knew you was going to go there with that. But hold on, let me read you some more scriptures. All right? It says, First Chronicles 16 and 30. Yeah, give me some of them rooms. You know what I'm saying? Tremble before him, all the earth. The world is firmly established and cannot be moved. Black Jesus Minister. And what was Satan took Yeshua HaMashiach up on a mountain and he showed him all what he could get. What did he do? He said, again, the devil took him on a high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world. If this was a globe, how the hell he gonna see all the kingdoms of the world? You don't even follow your scriptures, brother. And the splendor of it. See what I'm saying? This is a flat earth. It's a plane, point blank period. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you one more. Let me give you a little bit more. Psalm 70. See, he ain't got no biblical scriptures to back. He going by the science of men. He's not going by the inspired biblical word of the Most High, but he calls himself a believer. But like I said, I went to other customs and cultures as well, and they showed you their flat earth cosmology. Psalm 75 and 3. When the earth and all of his people quake, it is I who hold its pillars firm. How can you say a spinning ball sits on firm on pillars, Black Jesus? Psalm 93 and 1. The Lord reigns. He is robed in majesty. The Lord is robed in majesty and armed with strength. Indeed, the world is established firm and secure. This brother called himself a minister. How is he not seeing this? Psalms 104 and 5, I ask you, he set the earth on its foundations. It can never be moved. Black Jesus, are you falling asleep in Sunday school or what? Revelation 7 and 1. After this, I saw the four angels standing at the four corners of the earth, holding back the four winds of the earth to prevent any wind from blowing of the land or on the sea of any tree. And while I'm reading this, put my PowerPoint up showing my flat earth symbol, where it's showing the cosmology of how the ancient Hebrews viewed it. Can you do that for me, please? Now, Psalms 148 and 4. Praise him. See, yeah, you know, the brother ain't showed his face the entire time of the debate. If I was you, I wouldn't show my face neither. All right, Psalms 148 and 4. Praise him, ye heavens of heavens, and ye waters that be above the heavens. Let's stop for a moment and consider how little this makes sense in a round earth context. It's not in the round earth context. Does that mean that the waters are above an infinite universe? No, of course not. The heavens are inside the firmament dome, and the waters are above that. He don't even believe that in the Bible. He don't even believe it's a firmament, y'all. But he calls himself BlackJesusMinster. Are you serious? Now let me go to the calendar. The calendar. Hold on. Before I get to my calendar, Enoch. Hold on. Let me read you something. Let me read you something real quick. All right, hold on. Hold on. All right, hold on. Oh, let's see. Okay, I can't find it real okay. Oh, here you go. Now, I want y'all to understand this. You see that? It says, there are rivers that flow hundreds. You can go look this up. 100 proves that the earth is not a globe, y'all. Look it up for yourself. There are rivers that flow for hundreds of miles towards the level of the sea without falling for more than a few feet. Notably, the Nile River. The Nile River. Don't worry about it, Jeremiah. Keep the camera on me. Which is an 1,000-mile fall, but a foot. If there was curvature in the earth, wouldn't this be dropping and dropping and dropping? Let's read it again. There are rivers that flow for hundreds of miles towards the level of the sea without falling more than a few feet. Notably, the Nile River, which is 1,000 miles falls but a foot. A level expense of this extent is quite incomparable with the idea of the Earth's convexity. It is therefore a reasonable proof that the Earth is not a globe. I mean, that's just common sense. I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. Now, let's go to the calendar of Enoch. We're gonna go to Enoch 72 and 2. We're gonna keep it moving because he don't understand how the sun operates. This is the first commandment of the luminaries. The sun is a luminary who egressed into an opening of heaven, which is located in the direction of the east, and who ingress in another opening of heaven located in the west. That's the first command of the luminaries, is to the sun. The first command of the luminaries by the Most High is to the sun. 72 and 3. I saw 6 openings through which the sun rises, and 6 openings through which it sets. The moon also rises and sets through the same openings, and they are guided by the stars. Together with those whom they lead, they are 6 in the east and 6 in the west heaven. All of them are arranged one after another in constant order. In constant order. There are many windows both to the left and the right of these openings. See, there are 6 gates by which the sun rises. Black Jesus Minister. There are 6 gates by which the sun rises from the extreme south, the winter solstice, and 6 gates by which the sun descends from the extreme north, the summer solstice. These are the 12 months of the year. Now go to Enoch 72 and 6. In this manner, it rises in the first month through a major gate. It proceeds through this gate, which is the fourth among those 6 openings, which are located in the direction of the east. The first month begins as the sun enters the 4th gate, called a major gate. This gate is a major gate because it is the only gate where 2 great events take place, the spring and the fall equinox, brother Black Jesus Minister. From these 2 events, the appointed times of the spring and fall festival are counted too. The spring equinox is the only event that the Shabbats are counted from. So the new year begins with the spring equinox, which the new year is getting ready to come up pretty soon. All right? Let's keep it moving. Enoch 70, Enoch was a bad man. He was one of the first ones that really dropped the science and knowledge on you cats. All right, 72 and 7. By the 4th gate, through which the sun rises during the first month, there are 12 open windows from which the flame flows. I mean the sun. When they are open at their appropriate time, 72 and 8. When the sun rises in the cast of the sky, it goes out through the 4th gate for 30 mornings and descend faithfully through the 4th gate in the western sky. You see? 72 and 9. During those 30 days, the days daily become longer and the nights nightly shorter for 30 days. This is the beginning of the 12 months of the year, each containing 30 days. As the sun enters and progresses through this 4th gate, the spring equinox days grow longer, the nights grow shorter. Notice Enoch does not begin the new year with equal days or nights. 72 and 10. On this day, the day is longer than the nightly by one night. So the day turns out to be exactly 10 parts and the night to be 8 parts. 72 and 11. The sun rises from the 4th eastern gate and sets in the 4th western one. This is what the Most High is revealing to Enoch when he went to see him, you know. And then it turns and comes into the 5th gate of the east for 30 days, through which it rises and sets in the 5th gate. At that time, 72 and 12. At that time, further becomes longer, Black Jesus, and becomes 11 parts, and the night shortens, becomes 7 parts on account of the sun. 72 and 13. It then returns to the east and comes to a 6th gate, rising and setting through the 6th gate for 30 days, for 31 days, according to the principle of the gate. 72 and 14. On that day, the day becomes longer and the night still further. So the day becomes 12 parts and the night shortens, becomes 6 parts. All right, 72 and 15. Then the sun is raised in such a way that its duration shortens and night occurs. The sun returns to the east and enters the 6th gate, rising and setting through it for 30 days. 72 and 16. When 30 days are completed, the day digresses exactly by 1 part and become 11 parts, and night and the night 7. See, the sun progresses through the 4th, 5th, and 6th gates. Each 30 day is linked and days become longer than the night. At the summer solstice, the 31st day, which divides the 6th gate into 2 months of 30 days each, the sun begins to its descent to the south, which the days become shorter and the nights longer. Each month is 30 days.
1 minute remaining.
All right, 72 and 19. Then the sun departing from the fifth gate and setting in the fifth gate in the west, rises in the fourth gate for 30 days, 1 day according to the principle of the gate, and sets to the west. The 31st days of the fourth gate is the fall equinox, which is the principle of the fourth gate. 72 and 20. On that day, the day is aligned, which is, I give them extra time. Let me finish this up. On that day, the day is aligned with the night so that they become equal. So the night becomes 9 parts and the day 9 parts. Just past the fall equinox, I'm almost done. As the sun descends below the equator, there is equal day and night. Notice, this is the first time Enoch mentions equal day and night. The equinox is not equal day and night. 72 and 21. Then the sun, departing from the gate and the setting of the west, returns to the east and comes out through the third gate for 30 days and sets in the third gate in the west. Y'all gonna have to look this up and study it for yourself. And I'm almost done. And on that day, the night becomes longer, and the day it becomes longer than the previous night, and the day becomes shorter than the previous day for 30 days. So the night turns out to be exactly 10 parts and the day to be 8 parts. You see what I'm saying? 72, I'm almost done, I promise you. 72 and 23. Then the sun, departing from the third gate in the east and returning to the east, comes out through the second gate in the east for 30 days. In the same manner, it sets through the second gate of the western sky. 72 and 24. On that day, the night becomes 11 parts and the day 7 parts. Then the sun, 72 and 25, the sun departing on that day for the second gate and setting in the west is the second gate, returns to the east and rises the first gate for 31 days and sets on that day in the western sky. The sun continues in the southern descent through the third, second, and fourth first gates for 30 days each. The 31st day of the winter solstice, which divides the first gate into 2 months of 30 days each. After the winter solstice, the sun begins a northward ascent. Now 72 and 26. On that day, the night lengthens and becomes 12 parts, where the day shortens becomes 6 parts. 72 and 27. Then the sun completes its appearance and goes through the same cycle of appearance a second time, coming out through all the openings of the 30 days and setting also the west opposite of it. One more scripture. And on that night, the length of night decreases by the night, so the night becomes 11 parts and the day 7 parts. All right, hold on. I have too much scripture. I'm sorry. Then the sun, give him extra time. 72 and 29. Then the sun returning and entering the second gate, which is the east, resumed its appearance for 30 mornings, rising and settling as usual. 72 and 30. On that day, the night becomes shorter, so the night becomes 10 parts, and the days and the day 8 parts. 72 and 31. On that day, the sun departing from the second gate and setting in the west returns to the east and rises through the third gate for 31 days and sets in the western sky. On that day, the night, 72 and 32. On that day, the night shortens, become 9 parts, and the day 9 parts. Then the night becomes equal with the day, and the days of the year add up to exactly 364 days. The sun begins its northern rise after the winter solstice for the first gate, to the second gate, and to the third gate. After 30 days in the third gate, at the end of the year, has equal day and night, completing its cycle for 364 days. And Jubilees, hold up, bro, because give him extra time, bro. I got 2 more, man, because he need to understand it.
Bro, unless Black Jesus Minister agrees to that, man, we've already given you an extra 3 minutes, bro.
Go ahead. I didn't get no boom, 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 neither, but go ahead. It's cool. I already beat it.
I'm gonna make this clear to everybody. We don't give extra time. That's not something that we do. You know what I'm saying? But we don't have a timekeeper for the night, so it's kind of
cool, bro. It's cool.
And so I'm just making it clear for everybody that's watching, Jeremiah.
All right, it's the last round. You could have gave me that, but it's all right. I got you on your debate tomorrow.
Give him 2 more minutes, man.
I'm cool. Now I'm cool. Go ahead. I'm cool.
Yeah, because I'm running out of time personally. All right. So, Black, go with your final round, brother.
All right. You can hear me, brother? Can you hear me, brother?
Yeah.
All right. Let me share my screen. Don't start my time yet. So I got an extra 3 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, let me share my screen. Okay, where is that? Okay. All right, do you see my screen, Jeremiah?
Yes.
All right, you can let me know when to start, bro.
Go ahead.
All right, brothers and sisters, this is some of the madness that brother Jeremiah Judah was trying to prove to y'all. So I'm doing him a favor, but at the same time, while I'm doing him a favor, I'm smashing this lie of the flat earth. Now, brothers and sisters, do you all see the sun and moon rotation on this flat earth model on the right-hand side, as brother Jeremiah Judah was trying to explain to y'all? Do you see this, brother Jeremiah?
Yeah.
All right. Now, brothers and sisters, now look at this now. Now, Jeremiah Judah just agreed with me that the polar days and the polar nights does exist. That the North Pole and South Pole, the Arctic and Antarctic, that human beings experience 6 months of daylight and 6 months of night. Now, look, brothers and sisters, now that lie that he just told might explain the North circle, the Arctic circle. That lie he might get away with that lie right here. All right, that there are 6 months of daylight in the winter and 6 months of night I'm sorry, 6 months of daylight in the summer, 6 months of night in the winter. But how the hell are you going to explain, as the sun rotates around the earth, how are you going to explain the Arctic Circle and the Arctic or Antarctica, whatever the hell y'all want to call this entire ice wall or ice continent that surrounds the entire earth? How are you going to explain 6 months of daylight and 6 months of night at this Arctic Circle, at the Antarctic, or this so-called ice wall? Do you not see the sun and the moon moving around in a cycle? It is daytime here, daytime. Everywhere else behind it is night. Daytime, night, daytime, night, daytime, night. There's a cycle here of day and night continuously around this fictitious ice wall and this fictitious Antarctica that surrounds the entire globe of the earth. So that, my brother, just killed that dumbass conspiracy website lie that you've been quoting to people all night, bro. Shame on you, brother, but you just don't know no goddamn better. But brother Black Jesus Minister is here to elevate all you niggas. You are not going to be some stupid niggas no more, because you guys know Black Jesus Minister, and Black Jesus Minister is to the goddamn rescue. In the name of Black Jesus, Isa Yeshua, goddammit. You niggas ain't gonna make our people the laughing stock of the goddamn planet no more in your dumbassness. Now, let's deal with this issue in video with a professor who has a YouTube channel and series on science by the name of Dr. Dave. And I have one of his videos at my YouTube channel, at our YouTube channel, Black Jesus Radio, all one word. Go there, brothers and sisters, and subscribe to Black Jesus Radio, and join and tell your brothers and sisters to join Black Jesus Radio, because Black Jesus Radio is bringing truth to our people, and he's going to raise us up and rise us up in the name of Black Jesus, so that we will no longer be a stupid people, a dumb people, a retarded people, a dumbass people, a ignorant ass people, a foolish ass people, as he follows in the footsteps of that great Christian giant, Marcus Garvey, who said that science and religion are our salvation. Science and religion are our salvation, not nigger nut dumbassiness. Not hood rat, ex-convict. I used to be a dumbass gang member, and I'm still dumb as hell, and now I think I know everything because I didn't learn some goddamn scriptures. Nigga, you dumb as hell, and you still in need of a goddamn education. And you don't have to go to school. Educate yourself with real knowledge and understanding, and Black Jesus Minister will guide you and show you, and you can start by joining Black Jesus Radio and subscribing to our YouTube channel. and subscribe to our Facebook group. And go to BlackJesusMinster on Facebook and study my timeline photo albums, and learn of all types of sciences and subjects and issues, and let us learn truth, brothers and sisters. Now here is Professor Dave. Bringing further light to this ignorance that Jeremiah Judah was talking about.
Because exactly half the world is day and half is night at any given time. I'll give you one more chance to do anything beyond just listing random terminology.
Come up with a mechanism whereby light dissipates appropriately.
The atmosphere, the air.
Yeah.
Now I'm pausing the video. Now I want to make sure everybody can see and hear this video. Somebody tell me yes, you can see and hear.
Yeah.
Good. Now look at this this nigger nut flat earth model, this dumb cracker model, which come from Europeans, which are retarded behind, sitting up here believing European cosmology because you have become ignorant as a result of slavery and colonialism and convict niggerism that the industrial slavery complex has imposed upon us, as white people now enrich themselves by railroading our people into the prison, to the penal system, and at the same time turning us into homosexuals and to a bunch of dumb morons when it comes to science. Now look at this this sun. Who the hell gonna have a sun that floats above the earth and shines upon the earth in the form of a goddamn cone, like a goddamn flashlight? Is this the sun, or is this a goddamn flashlight? I want somebody to tell me, did they hear what I just said? Somebody say yes or no if you heard me just now.
Yes.
Is this the goddamn sun, or is this a goddamn flashlight? You ignorant niggas. Goddamn. Man, let me, oh Lord, I'm not going to even play this video. Let me just go to this real quick. Goddamn foolishness. I just showed you morons the flat earth model and the globe model here using this lamp as an example of the sun. If the sun is floating above the earth, you silly brothers and sisters, the entire flat earth is going to shine and there's not going to be no damn day. Only a globe earth explains why you have a day cycle and a night time on the other side of the sun. I am going back to the video. Let me let Mr. Davis finish explaining what I'm saying and showing y'all. Okay? Because the only way, let me show this real quick. Is the flat earth sun a damn flashlight, or is it a sun? Let me show my start my camera. Can y'all see me, bro? Oh, blow up my screen, brother Jeremiah. Blow me up, bro, so my whole picture be seen, bro. Now look here, man. Is the sun a goddamn sun, or is it a goddamn flashlight? Y'all see this flashlight? Huh?
Flashlight.
This is the only goddamn way you're gonna have a light shining on your dumbass flat earth model, and the light shines on the flat earth in a cone, in a circular cone on the earth, and not flood the entire earth, because there's a hood. There's a hood right here around the light of this flashlight that makes a circle pattern on whatever surface it's showing. And you stupid ass is sitting up here believing that the sun, which is not a goddamn flashlight, is actually making a flashlight pattern on your flat earth. Goddamn. Man, okay. You can take me down so we can move this thing along, brother. Now make up your dumb ass mind. Is your flat earth sun a flashlight, nigga? It's got to be a flashlight. Flashlight with your retarded ass. Okay? Now, with a hood on it. Now let's go back to Professor Dave.
Light dissipates, by that alone. It's like This guy is
so
we don't need
lost
to come
in
up with that.
space.
That's already been come up with.
It's pretty obvious why you just say a few words and giggle to yourself, because there is no way you're going to explain this line with the inverse square law, and I would love to see you try. Sorry, but this model works much better.
And let me go back and let me rep.
Daytime when facing the sun, and nighttime when facing away from the sun.
No.
Yes.
And what was your
All right. Dissipates, you know,
now look here, guys.
alone.
Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all this real quick. Now here's that dumbass flat Earth model. Here's the sun, and here's the moon. How the goddamn hell you gonna have this flashlight pattern? And there's oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm very sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Let me pull my screen up. Share screen. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the video. Dr. Dave. Here it is. Dr. Dave. How the hell, brothers and sisters? Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
How are you going to have this cone shape of the sun that's shown earlier? And how the goddamn hell is the sunlight only going to show in a half circle? How the hell is the sun only going to make a half circle pattern and the sun and the light of this sun is not going to pass this fictitious line right here? This side is nighttime and this side is daytime. Why isn't the whole flat earth lit up by this sun? How in the hell are the sunlight gonna stop right here, but then stretch all the way over here? But it ain't gonna stretch no further than this now. Y'all see this dumbassness? You see this goddamn dumbassness, okay? This is what Dr. Dave is showing you fools, okay? This is goddamn madness, brothers and sisters. Goddamn madness, okay? Now let's move this thing along. So brothers and sisters, where do I want to go? Okay, I think we did that. We did that. Okay, here we go. All right, brothers and sisters. So now, what else proves? What other natural science proves the flat Earth? Proves the global Earth, brothers and sisters, and debunks the flat Earth. The lunar eclipse. The lunar eclipse. Brothers and sisters, pay attention to the video.
A lunar eclipse happens when the Earth blocks some or all of the sun's direct light from reaching the moon. This cosmic event only takes place during a full moon, which happens once every 29 and a half days, or the length of one full orbit of the moon around the Earth. So why don't we have an eclipse every month? The moon's orbit is tilted a few degrees in relation to the Earth. So the Earth, moon, and sun don't always align. When the Earth does eclipse the sun, it casts two types of shadows on the moon. A larger shadow, known as the penumbra, and a smaller, darker shadow, known as the umbra.
All right, brothers and sisters, I'm going to freeze this video here for lack of time. Brothers and sisters, this is the true model of a total lunar eclipse. A total lunar eclipse where the Earth shadow overshadows the moon and the light of the moon, which is received from the sun, goes dark because it is on the complete opposite side of the sun. The sun is here on the left, the Earth is here in the middle, and the moon moves in between the shadow of the Earth, which causes the moon to go dark, which is called a total lunar eclipse. This is absolutely impossible on a flat Earth model that tells your stupid ass that the moon and the sun revolves around the goddamn Earth. There's no other way. There is no other way to explain the lunar eclipse, the total lunar eclipse, other than the shadow of the Earth is totally overshadowing the moon, and the sun is on the other side, brothers and sisters. Let's stop this goddamn uneducated nigger nut madness to goddamn night. All right? Now, I believe I got 1 more minute, and then you're gonna give me like 3 more minutes, right? Right, Jeremiah?
No, you got 2 minutes, right?
Not according to my thing right here, bro. 2 minutes before 15 is up?
Yeah. Okay. 2 minutes before. You're already at 15 now. You got 2 more.
Oh, come on, brother. I pushed my time, brother. I got 3 more.
It's 9:45.
Brother, I should have 3 minutes, bro. But anyway, let me move on. So, brothers and sisters, the lunar eclipse proves that we live on a global Earth. Now, brothers and sisters, the final evidence, the 4th or 5th or 6th natural scientific evidence that proves that we live on a global Earth and a Earth that is not stable but moves is called the Foucault pendulum. The Foucault pendulum was invented by a scientist in the late 1700s or early 1800s named Foucault. And you can find this Foucault pendulum in universities all over the world and in your natural museums in your major cities. And here's the Foucault pendulum, brothers and sisters, proving that the Earth is moving and is not stationary. The Foucault pendulum, brothers and sisters. This is a Foucault pendulum that is attached to the very top of that building. And that pendulum swings left and right in the same line. But you see these objects right here. You see these objects that are standing up around the pendulum. As the earth turns up under this pendulum, it knocks over these little figurines because the earth is turning and the pendulum is being steady, because when a pendulum in motion, it does not move left, right, or it is not encumbered, or its direction of movement is not affected by any other movement. So the only way that these little icons can fall down, the earth beneath this pendulum is moving, but the pendulum is not, proving that the earth is moving, and scientists are still using to this day to prove that the earth is moving, brothers and sisters. Let me go to the other video. I got 3 of them. I don't know if I got enough time. I hope I got 1 more minute. At least play 1 more.
Go ahead, bro.
1 more minute. So you guys, the Foucault pendulum, here's one in Chicago. Let me play this one. So if you live in a major city, every major city in your natural museum has the Foucault pendulum, brothers and sisters. Go there and see it for yourself. Witness this for yourself.
Very rhythmic thing that's going on here.
Let me speed it up.
On video, and you don't want to run out of card space, or
oh, you see it getting closer, getting closer, getting closer, getting closer, getting closer, getting closer.
I know, it's like it's so successful.
It's getting closer. Oh, and you tapped it right there. You tapped it right there. And tapped it, and now it's going to knock it over. Yes! Oh, I did. Okay. Okay.
All right, that's it. That's it.
There we go. All right, brothers and sisters. All right, we done.
All right. So now we are at the pinnacle. First of all, man, hey, great job by both competitors. Great job. This is looking to be one of the most viewed debates on the Lions Den platform. So I want to salute both of you brothers for bringing that kind of attention to the Lions Den, man. Great job. All right. So now we have the judges. I want the judges to introduce themselves
What happened to the question and answer round? Me and him go back and forth, bro. I know you want to go see the fight, but what happened to that?
We can skip this goddamn. We can skip that, man, if you want to, bro.
No, we ain't skipping nothing, bro, because you got some questions to answer. Like I said, bro, explain. I want you to explain if the earth is spinning according, if you believe in the Bible, and explain if the earth is spinning according to Psalms 104 and 5. If you follow the Bible, explain Psalms 104 and 5. Go ahead, go.
Brother, we just saw the Foucault pendulum that has been used by scientists even to this very day in all of the advanced universities, in the most advanced natural museums of science within all major cities. Every one of you, if you live in a major city, can go and watch a Foucault pendulum in your natural museum of science. And this is used to prove to this very day from a scientist in the late 1700s named Foucault, proving that the earth is moving, sir, and that it is not stationary, sir. Stop.
Okay, now let me answer that. But I just proved to you with government documents, declassified documents, that they're saying that the earth is stationary and not moving. That they're basing their plans and they're basing their plans and how to build these jets and these airplanes off a stationary, non-rotating earth. Declassified information, and you still want to disregard that. Which you didn't bring that one source, not one reference to this debate. And you think you won? And your judge sitting up there laughing in the middle of the goddamn debate. So how you gonna top that when I brought you declassified government documents from NASA, from the Air Force, from the CIA?
Okay, brother. Okay, that's question number 2. That's question number 2.
So answer the questions. If you're a Bible believer, answer Psalm 104 and 5.
Look. We're not gonna be able to get through the whole question and answer round, bro.
Because go see your debate over. Go see your fight, bro. Next time I take it somewhere else. Go see your fight. Go ahead.
Hey, Jeremiah. Hey, Jeremiah.
I'm cool with it. Go ahead.
Hold on, bro.
I'm cool with it. I'm cool.
We got to watch it, and we ain't gonna do that, bro. All right.
Now go see your fight. Go see your fight, bro. You trying to end the shit to go see a goddamn heathen fight. So go ahead.
So to answer your second question, bro, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
You didn't answer the first one.
Yes, I did. And the second
I said Psalms 104 and 5.
Brother, be quiet. Now, my answer to your second question, brother, is that I just destroyed your ass with natural science, bro, that we can see and experience with our own eyes.
You didn't destroy nothing. You got beat the first 2 rounds.
Brother, I'm answering your question. Now, don't interrupt me, bro. The Foucault pendulum proves that the earth is moving. The lunar eclipse proves that the earth, that the sun and the moon does not spin around the earth, but that the earth spins around the sun and the moon spins around the earth. And that's the only way that you can have a lunar and a total lunar eclipse, sir. I also proved to you and showed you, sir, that the earth was at one time a tropical earth, and that there was no goddamn ice field or ice wall, because the earth at one time was all tropical under the water canopy, and so therefore there was at one point in time no fictitious ass ice wall to hold the water on the earth. All of the ocean's water would have fallen off the earth, sir.
And I just proved to you with government No, you answered it. Okay. Hey, Jeremiah, get a hold of it. Get control of this.
Next question. Go ahead.
Hey, hold up, man. Hold up. Again. All right. Again. We want to hear from the judges, man. All right. And
so we're skipping the question and answer part. Go ahead, judges. Let's get it over with. Go ahead.
We're going to leave it at 3.
We're going to have 3 judges for your debate tomorrow, too,
Sir, let me have my 3 questions, bro. You ready?
No, you didn't even answer 2. I only got 2.
Sir, I did answer 3 of your questions. Okay, ask one more.
You didn't answer no 3 questions, brother.
Ask one more.
Okay. Is the waters above is the water above the ephemeral universe, infinite universe? Because it teaches. How about this? Did they go into space? If the spaceships went into space like you claim they did, why is we not seeing any water on these spaceships? On the Challenger, on all that. if they actually broke past the firmament. Where's the water at on these spaceships? Where's the water at? Because in the Bible it says there's waters. So prove to me that they went up there, and why come they don't have water on these spaceships?
Brother, I don't know what dumbass stuff you talking about, brother. Evidently, you have not watched any NASA re-entries, especially with the shuttles. There has, brother, excuse me, bro, stop. I'm answering your question. There is moisture in the air, in the atmosphere, brother. That's how the hell we get rain, nigga. What the hell is wrong with you, man? There is moisture.
No, bro, there's seas. Okay, listen, bro.
Brother, I'm answering your question. You shut the hell up, bro. The water cycle.
For you to be a minister, you're very disrespectful.
Please be quiet. I'm answering your question. Your silly ass don't know a goddamn thing about the water cycle. You're ignorant, brother. Okay? Now, and I done took your damn title. Now look here, man. The water cycle demands that water evaporates into the sky and then eventually turns into clouds, and the clouds become heavy, and then we get rain, and the water cycle starts all over again, bro. Goddamn. How come you didn't know that, bro? Now, and so if you're talking about the water canopy that existed during biblical times, that water canopy came down, as the Bible said, in the flood of Noah, bro. Now that's the end of that, brother. The water canopy that existed before the flood does not exist anymore because that water canopy came down during Noah's flood. Now let me get my 3 questions in here real quick, bro. You keep sitting up here talking about
bro.
Yes.
Bro.
Yes.
I want to hear from the judges, bro. All right.
No, he gets to ask me 3 questions, man. I know you want to go see your fight.
Well, then respect what I'm trying to do. I told you, brothers, up front what I had going on, bro. I told you, bro.
You know what? I could have took this over to another platform.
You should have did that then. All right? You should have did that. You ain't gonna keep coming on here talking crazy the way you do, bro. Now this is the second time.
Listen here, bro. You know what? Hey, let's let the judges judge, and this is my last time coming on your NYMG. I'm the Lions Den, nigga.
This is the last time, brother.
Hey, clown.
Understand?
Okay. Nigga wanna go run? Who wanna go run and see a goddamn fight?
Let's go to the judges.
If you say you say one more thing, brother, you gonna be up out of here.
Hey, I said one more thing. Put me off of it then.
All right.
Buster ass nigga.
Let's
Oh, bitch
Can you hear
ass.
me?
Understand that.
Judges.
You say it to my face, nigga. Understand that.
Hey, nigga, hey, I come over Oklahoma City.
Let's go to the judges. Jeremiah, let's go to the judges.
Okay. Going to the when Jeremiah started out about the declassified papers, I would have to have some more proof as far as that is concerned. I really don't feel that those are real papers, and the reason I say that is the same way as he showed he played a video with Buzz Aldrin that is actually altered. The little girl, she did not the question, put it like this here. He did the way he answered his answer was for something else. The little girl, what she asked him, why has nobody been back to the moon in such a long time? And he replied that we didn't go, that's the way it happened. He said he was referring to is that the U.S. has not sent anyone back there since December of 1972. He did not say that we did not go to the moon. So in fact, that's putting out, false information, and it's making it seem like that. You have to really listen to what she asked him and what his reply was, and it was not that we didn't go to the moon. So you lost on that account. And I also relied on the fact that 2 millennia ago, the flat Earth it was already debunked. And one way that we can do that is by if you have you can take 2 sticks, a poster board, and you do that on a sunny day, and it will show you how the earth is curved. Um, also, the
All right,
reason that I
sister, if
went
you can be a
with
little bit faster, we got to move it along,
yeah, the reason
please.
that I relied also on your
Yeah, Jeremiah got
videos.
to go see his fight.
If you if the earth was flat, you should be able to use a high power telescope and view Europe from the east coast, and you cannot do that. And you can't do that because of the earth's sphericity, and it hides Europe and North America from each other. Um,
All
and
right,
I didn't
sister,
have
sister, go ahead and give us your vote.
my vote is for you, Black Jesus Minister.
All right, sister,
Um,
thank you. We're gonna stop right there. Go ahead, the next judge.
Bro, you're not the host of the show. Let the host host. Like I said, Matthew 4:8 says, again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world. So if it was around, how did he do that? Y'all call yourself Bible believers, but I brought all kind of scriptures, and y'all ain't even hitting on y'all. Y'all ain't accept no scripture. So, sister, you just vote for him? No, we get to ask you a question, sister. So, hey, bro, you messed up the debate, bro. You really is. Because if you, I could have took this somewhere else.
I left you on here, bro. All right, let me get Carla. Go ahead, Carla.
Well, I want to, she made a statement with the judge. Actually, I heard the video very well. He was very clear when he said that we never went to the moon. So I'm not sure if she heard that part. He did. I am talking. Okay. So I just wanted to verify that. That's what I heard in the video, that he was very clear that they never went to the moon. In regards to the information, I mean, both brothers brought information. The confusion on Black Jesus, for me, I didn't feel like it was enough information for me to make a determination to kind of discredit the flat earth theory, because there's a lot of other flat earthers that actually have websites as well as groups that actually debunks this all the time. So I'm not sure why she made the statement as well. I'm actually looked into it myself as well, because it's a very interesting topic. In regards to, as far as the documents, that was very interesting on his part. I mean, if you're a believer, the scriptures do play a big role. It goes very in detail. What was interesting that I have not heard before from the book of Enoch is that it was a portal to explain the Antarctica and why they don't receive the sun. So that was quite interesting on Jeremiah Judah's side, explaining the portal. I've never heard of the portal, so I'm definitely want to look into that myself personally to see, okay, that explains why they don't receive the sun in certain areas, because it's going into a portal. So it just also shows from a spiritual standpoint the power of God and how he created the earth within a dome, and it's not movable. I've actually read those scriptures as well in the Bible, though, but not in the book of Enoch. So that was pretty good information that he provided from the book of Enoch for me. Even the documents, he did provide the sources for those documents, so, and recommended you to go look it up to verify the declassified documents that he went over. That was very informative for me as well. Me looking into my own personal research as well. Never came across those, so I definitely want to look into that myself with the sources that he did provide for those documents. There's a lot of things that Jeremiah Judah actually brought out. I was a little bit disappointed a little bit by Black Jesus, because he's always let us know that he was going to prove that the earth is actually round. When he went, Jeremiah Judah went into the ancient civilizations to show that whole concept of the flat earth has been around longer than the flat earthers that are coming out today. So once you start to study the ancient civilizations, then it's only been around for the past 500 years for the solar system concept. So my vote goes to Jeremiah Judah, and I yield the floor.
Yeah.
All right.
Next judge, please.
No, I gotta ask a question.
No, you don't. Shut your ass up,
brother. Yes, I do. You just asked my vote.
Jeremiah got to get to his fight.
Be quiet, man. While I ask my
bro. Hey, Jeremiah, I left you on here, bro. You ain't gonna keep talking that shit, bro. I'm telling you straight, bro. You ain't gonna keep doing it. Now
go to your fight. Get to the next judge. Let's go.
Brother, when I get through asking my question, just like you questioned my judge, bro. Yeah, dear caller, what scientific evidence, name me one scientific factual evidence that is considered by scientists that evidence that Jeremiah Judah presented to you tonight? Name one. Natural scientific evidence, sister. Sister Carla, are you there? Sister, is she gone, man, or what? Tell me something, bro.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Did you hear my question?
No, I did not. For some reason, I'm having.
Okay.
What is the question?
My question is, name me one shred of natural scientific evidence, because I brought at least 7 of them. Okay, the moon, the lunar eclipse, the Foucault pendulum.
How many? Ask the question.
Hold on, be quiet. The Foucault pendulum that proves that the Earth is spinning. The lunar eclipse showing that the Earth's shadow overshadows the moon.
Ask the question.
What natural scientific information? Name me one that Jeremiah Judah presented today.
From a scientifical evidence?
No. Tell me what physical scientific evidence that you can touch, see with your eyes, and feel with your hands that I brought, that he presented to you as scientific evidence. What scientific evidence did he present? Did he bring? Name me one.
All right, ask your question, bro.
From a scientific evidence, I actually take the Bible as the Hebrew cosmology. So I believe that classifies as evidence.
Scientific evidence?
Because
bro, that's your question.
In the book.
That's your question, bro.
I'm trying to get clarity. So you're saying it's a
Bible? Yeah, that's it, bro.
Okay, let's move on. Let's keep it moving.
Let's
keep it moving. Next judge.
Bro, that's
Next
it.
judge.
That's us. Are you there? You on mute, bro?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Man, I believe both of the guys really brought their opinion on things, and just by what they present. And I do take, me personally, I take the Bible as something that I practice as well. I'm gonna be honest, it's very tough because especially with the separation of the continent, and if you supposedly have ice around it, I'm assuming there should be some brokerage or something going on there. But yet the Bible supports so much based upon the information that brother also brought. If I go by just pure information, and not saying the information is correct, but just presentation or bringing of the information, I definitely, what the brother named who got the scrap around his belly? Look like some type of scrap.
Judah.
I'll have to probably stick with him just based upon the information. But not saying he's correct.
End of the debate. It's over. Cut the show off. Go watch your fight, Jeremiah. I'm out of here. Thank you. There it is.
All right, Judge. Can I ask you one question, Judge?
I'm listening.
What scientific information, what natural scientific information did Jeremiah Judah bring to this debate, sir?
I wouldn't say that he